Welcome to our online classes. In today's lesson, we will explore the world of sound, a form of energy that fills our lives with music, communication, and more. Sound is a form of energy that we experience every day. It's the reason we can hear music, talk to friends, and enjoy the sounds of nature. In physics, sound is studied to understand how it is produced, how it travels, and how we perceive it. Today, you will describe how is sound produced. Explain how sound travels as longitudinal waves. Differentiate frequencies and amplitudes. Explore human and animal hearing ranges. Did you know? Cats can hear sounds up to 64,000 Hz, about 3 times higher than humans. What is sound? And how is sound produced? Sound is a type of energy that travels through the air or other mediums like water and solid objects as waves. These waves are created when something vibrates. For example, when you pluck a guitar string, it vibrates back and forth, causing the air around it to vibrate as well. These vibrations travel through the air as sound waves until they reach your ears. Let's explore. Try this out. Hum and feel the vibration in your throat. Then, draw what you think sound waves look like based on the vibrations you felt. How do sounds travel? Sound travels through different mediums as longitudinal waves. The particles of the medium move back and forth parallel to the direction the wave is traveling. Compare with this example. Moving the springy toy back and forth demonstrates how particles vibrate to produce longitudinal waves. This movement creates areas of compression, where particles are closer together, and rarefaction, where they are spread apart. Sound waves and wave traces. Scientists and musicians use wave traces to analyze and compare the characteristics of sounds. These graphs show how large the vibration of air particles is over time. A device called an oscilloscope is used to display wave traces. Remember that sound waves are longitudinal waves even if wave traces show a transverse wave. Wave traces vary depending on the sound being picked up by the device. Characteristics of sound waves. Two key characteristics of sound waves are their frequencies and amplitudes. Frequency. It refers to how fast the wave vibrates or the number of cycles per second. It is measured in hertz and determines the pitch of the sound. Amplitude. It refers to the height of the wave from the center line. It tells the loudness of the sound. Frequency and pitch. Higher pitch. Higher frequency means more waves passing through a point per second and results in a higher pitched sound, like the chirp of a bird. Lower pitch. Lower frequency means fewer waves passing through the same point per second and creates a lower pitched sound, like a drum beat. Amplitude and loudness. Larger amplitude makes the sound louder as the waves carry more energy. Smaller amplitude results in a softer sound. Quick quiz. Take a look at the wave traces below. How might you compare the sounds they represent? Answer. Wave A has constant pitch and loudness. Has a lower pitch than B due to lower frequency. Wave B has varying pitch and loudness. Represents louder sound at the beginning and end and softer sound in the middle. What is the auditory range? It is the range of frequencies that a person or animal can hear. Different species have varying abilities to hear sounds, depending on the frequency of the sound waves. Human versus animal auditory ranges. Humans typically hear frequencies between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz. As we age, the ability to hear high frequencies often decreases. Many animals have different auditory ranges than humans, often adapted to their environment and communication needs. Some animals can hear frequencies beyond human capabilities, both lower and higher. For example, elephant can hear sound of frequency of 16 to 12,000 Hz, while bat can hear sound of frequency 2,000 to 110,000 Hz. Let's review. Pause the video, answer these true or false questions. And here is the answer. Did you get all right? Very good. Here is a simple assignment for you to do. Detecting sounds. Spend 20 minutes in a nearby park or any place you are comfortable with, and make a list of the different sounds you hear. Note whether each sound is high-pitched or low-pitched, and guess its source. You can learn how we hear sound and how the human ear works in the next video. Thank you and see you in the next video. Do like, share and subscribe.